she was fucked up, she was swerving, girl, you want me locked up, been locked up in my home, my thoughts will never be shut up. I got an empire of emotions, squashing me cruising in my go-kart, I'm more
Hey, what's up? It's Todd, and today I want to talk to you about the difference between being a boy and being a man. So the funny thing is, a lot of the things that you learned growing up set you up to be perennially a boy. They set you up fundamentally to not see the world, view the world, and act in the world the way that you should as a grown man. What I'm talking about more than anything else is responsibility and the idea of trying versus succeeding. The difference between effort and end product. Okay, see, when you're growing up, your parents love you unconditionally. No matter what you do, they're going to be proud of you. They're going to cheer you. They're going to love you, even if you don't exactly deliver. And every single step, every little improvement, they're going to be super happy. Your teachers are a lot the same way. They're paid to help you out. They're paid to help you to grow. And as long as you are growing, as long as you're trying, they're going to applaud that, because that's really their job, is to get you to try and get you to grow. A lot of guys, they grow up with that as their paradigm. And essentially, that's a paradigm where you're looking for approval, right? You're doing something not to get a result, but to get approval from your parents, approval from your teachers. In the real world, that falls flat real fast, because what happens is there's a fundamental difference in the outcome of your decisions. With your parents in school, you get the approval of your parents, and all is good because your parents are taking care of you. Your teachers are taking care of you. At a certain point when you're an adult, no one is taking care of you anymore. There's no one to look to and be like, I tried, I did my best. It doesn't matter. If you didn't deliver, you didn't deliver, right? This has been the truth since the beginning of time. You'll go out on like the savannas of Africa and you go hunting and you don't bring anything back, nobody eats. And nobody cares that you tried. Nobody cares that you made your best effort. There's no one you can look and be like, I don't know, I'm still a good person. Fundamentally, you didn't deliver, you didn't eat. Right? And so what happens in real life is it doesn't matter how hard you tried, no one gives a fuck. What matters is results. Did you produce a result? If you go to work, for a little bit your boss may give you some leeway because it looks like you're trying hard and because there's like a growth period or a learning period at the start of your employment. But at a certain point you're not delivering the results, you're fired, you're out on the street. Particularly if you're in something like a sales job or you're working for yourself. Look, if you don't make enough to meet the bottom line, there's no one to turn to. There's no one to look to and be like, I tried. It doesn't matter. The only thing that matters fundamentally in that arena, in that scope, is did you produce a result? And that's the difference between a grown-up endeavor and a kid's endeavor. Now, of course, having people like you and having people approve of you still matters as a grown-up. If you've ever gone for a job interview, that's for sure the case. Socially, being well-liked matters. But there are certain fundamental deliverables, especially when you're talking about earning a living, getting things done, taking care of a family, those kind of things, that you either did them or you didn't, right? If you, you do something irresponsible and your child dies, no one's going to be like, oh, he tried, he had good intentions. No, it's fundamentally, it's an uncorrectable mistake, okay? And that's how it is being an adult. When you become an adult, there is no one else to turn to. You are the end-all be-all. You decide whether, it was the right or wrong thing, and you suffer the consequence of your actions. There's no authority to look to and be like, I tried, please approve of me. So this approval-seeking nature that we learn as kids fundamentally harms us as adults. And I see this all the time with guys that I teach. Right? They'll do something, and then instead of sticking in and trying to actually make it work, trying to do what's right in the real world, they look over to me like, did I try hard enough? Is it okay, coach? It's not okay unless you're doing the right thing. It's not okay unless you're playing to win. Because fundamentally, that attitude of not playing to win will hurt you more than doing the wrong fundamental technical thing. It's an attitude, right? It's the attitude of being adult. It's the attitude that the buck stops with me. It's the attitude that I will get it done. I will find a way no matter what. And it's no longer the good old college try. It's about getting the job done. So the next time you catch yourself looking to somebody else for approval, instead focus in and handle the task at hand. The next time you have something simple on your plate and you're going to ask for advice on it, instead man up and just handle it yourself. Embrace solving the problem. Next time you're in maybe a pickup situation or a sales situation, instead of thinking, what's the proper technique, think about the bottom line. Think about, how do I make the sale? How do I get the girl? Because here's the thing, you are a grown-up now. And yes, that's a burden. And yes, that's a responsibility. And yes, that's difficult. But it's also a tremendous opportunity. What it is permission to win ugly. Permission to do whatever the hell you have to do to get the job done. Permission to find your own way and make your life art. You're a man now. Embrace it and make the fucking most of it. It's all on you.